What is going on, guys? This is Subs No Dubs, episode 5, with our guest Shaba. He's a really long-term friend that I've had for since what, middle school, and yeah, and I'm glad that he's on the show today. Welcome to the show, Shaba, dude.
Thanks.
So, our topics for this week are our usual. What are we watching right now? Our favorite intros and outros, anime becoming mainstream, and our bi-weekly review of God of High School.
All right.
It's gonna be a good episode, guys. Let's hope you enjoy. Shaba,
Yo,
dude, tell me about yourself. Tell
all right.
the people about you.
Where do I start? So I came out of my mom's womb. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm just playing. No, I met Casey in middle school. We weren't close, but we knew each other. We were friends. And then we got closer in high school. Now we're pretty much closer after high school. Ironic, right? But yeah, we started connecting more since he started watching anime. And in high school, I used to be one of the leaders for our anime club. I know I'm a weeb. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I just had a passion for anime. I love drawing it. I love watching it. It's like an escape from reality, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, dude, we asked our last guest. This. What is your favorite? Like, what are your top animes? Like top 3 at least. Like somewhere in there. It doesn't have to be your top 3 because it's like so hard to choose.
Okay. First, it's gonna be Air Gear. Nobody knows about that anime. If you do, you're an OG. I'm just saying, you're an OG. Second, don't flame me. Please don't flame me for this one. I already hear it in your voice, man. Fairy Tail.
Oh my goodness.
I'm all about that friendship. What you mean? Come on.
Power of friendship, boys.
He's got the power of friendship and anime on his side.
Hell yeah. And then the third one's gonna have to be a tie between Guilty Crown and first season of K. Special K.
Really?
Yeah.
Special K, like the cereal?
Nah, I'm not on a diet, man. I don't need that.
That's got that good fiber. We got fiber.
Fiber, yeah.
Man, I wish I had fiber internet. That's a whole nother topic.
Fiber optics, hell yeah.
Yeah, but welcome to the show, dude. Hope you enjoy it.
I appreciate it. Thanks, man.
So, I guess we'll add this onto your intro, but what are you watching at the moment? Or
at the moment,
watching, reading, whatever, you know.
I'm watching / rereading God of High School.
Oh,
because I was reading the webtoon way back when it was first released, and I think it was 2016. I don't even know. I forgot how far back that was. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. I'm just rewatching a whole bunch of anime. I just finished rewatching Air Gear, my favorite one. Then I watched Sankarea. I don't know if you guys know that one. It's about a dead zombie girlfriend.
Okay.
That's pretty much it for me right now.
That's dope. Tunes?
All right, bro. So I'm gonna just let you guys know. I just finished summer classes, bro. Had a few days off. Already back on my romance bullshit. You guys know me, bro.
Wait, you're back on it already?
I started the show called Tsuki ga Kure. I think I might have butchered that, but I finished it like 3 days ago or like 4 days ago, but it's super good, bro. It's about these two little like middle school kids, bro, looking for love, bro. Oh my god, it hits me in the heart, bro. But I'm not even gonna cap, bro. I literally had to redo my anime list after watching this because this show's like a 10, bro, and I had to move like shows like Nisekoi down to like an 8, bro, after watching this, just because of how good this show was, bro. I'm telling you.
No way, you actually gave that show a 10?
I gave it a
really?
You're gonna have to link it to me. Cause I don't think.
Same. I gotta watch that one too.
But besides that, I'm watching God of High School, the weekly episode of Rent a Girlfriend, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Shit. How do I explain this and not sound like a freak? Since the last episode of this show, I've watched all of Diamond No Ace I'm on the last season
Wait. I need you to tell them the episodes, bro. How many
Okay.
episodes have you watched?
Okay.
That's a lot.
Okay. Season 1 of Diamond Oasis has 72 episodes.
Oh,
Season
geez.
Season 2 has 52, and I'm
Oh my
currently
God.
on episode 27 of season 3 or act 2. Um I'm not proud of these numbers, but it is what it is.
It's a good show, bro.
I love it to death. Like, end of season 2, man. Like, if you haven't watched the show, you please, like, stop the episode of Subs No Dubs right now, and you're gonna go watch that show, because end of season 2, I was bawling my eyes out again when their coach gives them, like, this really motivating speech. And I'll let you guys watch the show. I think it's a 10 out of 10 for me. Like, if you go look at my anime list, I love it to death. I don't think I've watched a show and liked it as much as that, Haiku, and like Boku no Hero. Those and Steins Gate, but that's like an 11.
Steins Gate. Oh, man.
Oh, every time I bring it up, Toonie makes his face, man, and it's the worst. He knows how much I love that show. But aside from that, I've been like low key watching God of High School and like SAO, Snafu. And it's really hard to watch Black Clover right now. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, I'm having a hard time watching all the filler. It's in filler hell right now.
Oh, so it's right now like the cousin of Bleach.
Okay, I don't know if it'll be that bad.
That bad, yo! I love Bleach. Come on,
But those fillers, man, those fillers.
Yeah,
There's,
you got me
I
there.
don't
Those
think,
fillers are
I don't
bad.
think, like, for me, like, when it comes to fillers, like, dude, this is a whole nother topic where, as it were, we were torching time. Ahaha. But, sorry, that's a low key joke if you follow our other podcast. But, yeah, there's no way I think I could have watched Naruto.
Okay, but the thing with this one, bro, it's like the fillers are like overwatched or overseen by the guy who actually does the manga. So
Oh.
I'm telling you guys, it wouldn't be a complete waste to watch it because it will connect to the story, and
Oh.
you'll see why when the fillers end.
Oh,
But
okay.
for now, you just gotta like power through them.
Or
Well,
you could just
obviously,
read the manga.
it's all a
How are you
training.
gonna read the manga?
It's all a training thing for them to fight the Ace of the Diamond Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
Ace of
okay.
Yeah, but yeah. I guess with all that done, golly, no one judge me for watching over 100 episodes.
I'm just saying, you could probably finish One Piece in like maybe a week, 2 weeks.
Oh,
3 weeks?
I've been tempted.
900
pace,
something
dude.
episodes.
At the
God
pace
damn.
that I'm running at, yeah.
Oh my god.
I think like Toonie has asked me on numerous occasions how I do it.
I don't get it, bro.
I've had a lot of people ask me. It's just like, and it's not that I'm like 2 times speeding an episode. I'm genuinely watching it 1x, like, and like you can ask me back what happens in the episode, and I'll tell you what happens. It's not like just like mindlessly watching an episode. No, I genuinely just can watch shows that fast. It's a problem. Okay, I'm not proud of it, but it makes me happy. But it's hard to find like TV shows long term. Like, I'm always looking for new shows, and I guess that's kind of where my love for anime started, to be honest.
Alright. Makes sense.
Yeah. So next topic was.
Yes,
Alright.
sir. Let's get into it.
So Shaba, this was a topic requested from our lovely friend Mr. TJ.
Yeah.
He said that you're a big fan of intros and outros,
Hell yeah.
and I thought I'd get your opinion on them. We're gonna be switching over to the screen share screen, and we're gonna get like a few seconds of like some of everyone's favorite anime intros here. Shaba, do you want to run me through your first?
Yeah, so basically, Air, what can I say? I love it. I always loved rollerblading, and basically this is about rollerblading with motors, like motorized rollerblades. It's just sick. It's just
That's the
Gotta
whole
watch it.
concept of the show?
it's like gang wars on rollerblades, electrical rollerblades. It's like you have your own turf, you challenge people to battles and you get parts, or you disband their team and you take over their territory.
Hello? Shop.
Yeah.
I love you, dude, but huh?
Listen. Just, if you watch the episode, just watch the anime. I'm begging somebody watch this.
I will definitely give it a try. But the way you just tried to sell me that, dude, scared the living bejesus out of
It's
me.
got
Oh,
a 7.5 on my anime list, bro. That's all I'm saying.
It's borderline hentai. Okay, I just
Oh
just
my.
know that. Like this is hentai. It's right over here. You know,
We went from like gang warfare to somehow.
there's a lot of
watching hentai.
tatas. I'm just saying. That's it. There's
Okay,
tatas.
well, viewers, if that's what you guys like, I know some of you do.
Just
You
this
can-
song just makes me feel like a
You can
badass.
just, but yeah, here. Let's.
Artist.
So I think that's like all I can really play before I get a copyright infringement.
Wait, but I like that little bit of rap in the beginning.
Yeah,
there,
it's like
bro.
it's like rap, but it's also like really like rocky.
Yeah.
Like it's got that like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very unique. It brings like rock and rap together, and it just slaps. It's like Linkin Park, but Japanese.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
It's like alt
I
rock, I
like
guess,
that.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, and as he mentioned a little bit earlier, he's a big fan of
Shame on this man. Shame
Listen,
on him.
listen. I have the poster hanging right
on him.
beside me, man.
Dude, that poster is it a good poster at least? Like,
Yeah, it's really good. I wish I could show you, but I can't really right now. It's in a very awkward position. It's
Yeah.
just Natsu. Come on, it's my favorite
Okay.
character. Natsu.
all right, so we're gonna let you listen to it. We're gonna give us a rundown of this. Okay, wait. Actually, I don't mind this.
Bruh, yeah, I enjoyed it. Bro, Fairy Tail has like some of the best openings. So.
Yeah, they really do. I'm like
Okay,
mouthing some of the lyrics too.
Wait, that was okay. Listen, like I almost flamed that, but like, there's no way I can flame that.
It's fire.
That
It's good.
that was like a genuinely good intro. Like, I'd actually get pretty hyped to watch the episode. Like,
Exactly. That's what I want. That's what I like.
how many episodes of Fairy Tail?
There's a lot. Bro.
There's a
Fairy-
lot. There's a
Fairy
lot.
Tail
Oh,
is one
no,
of the, like,
Shaba.
most mainstream shows.
What just happened
If-
to Shaba?
Oh, what?
He looked like he went through a car wash.
Oh,
You know the foam from like a car wash hits you?
yeah.
Can you?
Oh, the camera
look
quality.
at the
Oh,
camera.
oh, no. Oh, no. What happened?
I don't know. Oh my! Oh, you're back. Job?
Yeah.
You're frozen.
Well, I'm
you're
frozen?
Back. You're back.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
What
I'm
in
sorry.
the world just happened? It just freaked out. All right, and then you said Fire Force was your third.
Yeah, third for favorite opening.
Let's give it a quick listen. Okay,
It's just
So, like,
iconic.
the music's kind of like typical, but it's like, dude, the
Bro,
visuals.
the
for this-
visuals are nuts.
Visuals are
Yeah.
absurd. Like,
Easy, and the whole anime is like that.
bro, like look at like I think it was Serge who said he thinks this is one of the best like animated like shows.
Oh, yeah?
Like some of it's ridiculous. Like the highlighting looks stunning. Like
There's a lot of lighting. Oh, and it's
Bro, if
just
the
so-
animation's like this throughout the entire show, that'd be insane.
Yeah, pretty much.
Quality?
but I mean like haha sitting in the corner here is like the goat of all like
Demon
that show is so well animated that like
Slayer was the main reason why Fire Force was kind of under the rug. You know, it was good, but Demon Slayer just was so good that it just swept it away. It's
like so I
nah,
haven't
I'm-
watched Fire Force
I'm the king.
personally,
Yeah,
but I've been seeing a lot of things like it's really polarizing. Like some people really like it.
yeah.
And then some people are like, it's just a meh show. Like, I'm trying to figure out like why that's the case. I guess.
Yeah, it's just
Mm.
I don't know how to explain it. It's just really good.
Mm.
The storytelling, character development, and like background story of the character.
Mhm.
It's kind of like I don't know why it reminds me of like Blue Exorcist.
Oh.
It kind of reminds it gives me the same kind of feels as Blue Exorcist, and then sometimes it doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. It's just the main character is portrayed as the same way.
Okay. So they give
Portrayed
off
in
the
the
same
same
vibe.
Yeah,
All right.
that's pretty much
So
it.
those are your top 3. Do you have any like? I know I'm not gonna play them, but like, do you have any other ones that you think are like some of your favorite like openings, outros, like?
Yeah, actually, there's a lot. There's so many. I cannot even like fathom how much openings and endings that I love. Like one of my favorite solo artists is Iki Monogatari.
Mhm.
They made a opening Sakura for 5 centimeters per second. If you
Mhm.
guys don't know what centimeters per second is, it's like a very emotional romance. To me, you like romance,
Ooh,
right?
I would like
Ooh.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's very emotional, and
Mhm.
like it just gives you some like it gives you feels. Like you're just sitting in your
Oh.
feels listening to this. This is so nice.
There are days that I want to be in that mood, but like someday, like recently, I've been on that shonen grind, bro. I'm looking for a show.
Shonen girl?
I've been looking for a show that's like super. Haha, my T-shirt. But like I've been looking for I've been looking for like a show that's like really energetic because like I feel like I'm running out of like really like I guess the mainstream shonen shows that I've been looking for.
Yeah. I mean, if you want mainstream, I got like a bunch. I should make my
Ooh.
anime list for you guys.
Yeah, dude. If you ever get a chance to, you can. But
Yeah. All right.
and we'll definitely like just add it to the description of these videos, like we always do for everyone's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we'll switch over to my lovely little group of intros. Speaking of Diamond Ace,
Of course, Diamond Ace pops up.
because I guess because it's so fresh in my head, but like I was re-listening to the intro of the show, and oh my god, I love it. It's so vibey, bro. You're just so happy.
It's so peaceful.
Yeah, you're vibing for this.
Oh my god, it's so good. I don't know. And then like when they win the
Spoiler.
so yeah, spoiler. When they win the fall tournament, and the coach is giving them this really motivational speech. When the coach is giving them this motivational little speech, you can hear this music in the background as the season's like concluding. It's the end of season. At the end of season 2, this song plays for like the entire 4 minutes at the end of the anime, where they do the outro credits and like those like the teaser for like they're teasing what happens at the end of the season, like after the fact, after the tournament. It's just so beautiful. Like you just hear them like figuring out themselves and then celebrating the tournament win for the first time after they've like gone through so much. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
I think what I like about this show is that like you get like a day by day perspective of the players on the team. I think that's one of my like some shows will give you like it'll jump a week and then you're like, wait, what happened during the week? Whereas this show, you see his literal day-to-day progression. You watch him run on a field like literally
With a tire, and then next day he has 2 tires.
yeah, like you just watch him like struggle, and then eventually, and like you still see him struggle. Literally 3 seasons in, like it's a bit grindy, but like I don't know, man. This is such a good show.
But again, bro, I think I talked about it last episode. The shows that focus on like the characters and their progression, bro, those are like the best kind of animes because like the payoff at the end is always gonna be worth it, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
100%. Like
that's why y'all should watch Air Gear. It's just like that. I'm just saying.
I can't, bro. There's no. I might give it a watch. Like sometimes I actually do low key love those like old animes.
Yeah.
Apparently, a lot of people are saying that Air Gear should get a remake though.
It really should. It really should get a 2020 remake. I feel like the animations that they could use in it would help it like just boost the fucking the fan base.
So was like the storyline really good for it too though? Like I guess
the storyline's really good. It's like it feels weird to feel like just listening to the concept of motorized rollerblades.
Yeah, but I guess visualizing it and like listening to their I can see that.
Just like watching it, just like how do they do this? How do they portray motorized rollerblades in this way? It's just it's amazing.
I don't know. I feel like that's the cool thing about anime, though, is like sometimes you don't even realize that you'd like something, and then you watch it, and then you're like, oh, I truly do enjoy. Like, I enjoyed
you see it in a new light, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's the sports animes, like Diamond Ace.
Yeah,
you never thought it would be that intense,
dude.
Right?
You can ask anyone. I'm not a huge fan of baseball whatsoever. I can't watch it. I can't think about it. Like, if I go to a baseball game, it's probably to drink beer. Like, that's my sole purpose at
Just
a
to chill,
baseball.
you know?
Yeah, but
Cheap tickets and chilling.
yeah, exactly, right. The Toronto Blue Jays, some of the cheapest tickets you buy like 300 rows, which is like up in the nosebleeds, but somehow this show is like has such a good portrayal of baseball that it really like it's so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Anyways, on to my next one. Really, really mainstream, and I think a lot of people know it. But I was just like sitting down listening. And I'm like, man, I really do enjoy this outro, which is like really typical. I think everyone knows it, right? Like, it's pretty.
It's just
pretty
that hearing this outro just brings back so much deja vu. And it's funny because the anime is based on deja vu. It's man,
bro. I think this outro is like, you know, when he like. I think it just brings back the vibes of like when he's like dying and then coming back to life, and you're like, whoa.
Exactly.
But you know what's crazy, bro? This outro is so like peaceful, but the show is so like messed up.
Oh,
dude.
it is.
This dude's dying like twice every episode, bro.
And you're like, wait, like it gets
my
even
God.
like this is out ending one. So if you haven't watched the show, it gets even wilder from here. Like, and like this show has been consistently good. So.
I can't watch this.
Like you better watch out for like our final review of this show. Like we're gonna do a full season ending review of it because there's just so much that goes on in the show, and it's a little too slow for like a weekly bi-weekly review.
Mm-hmm. I never finished the first season.
Really?
Don't hate me.
Oh.
Don't hate me.
Did you drop it or did you just?
I dropped it.
Oh.
I hated it. I started rewatching it because I wanted to watch the second season. I just couldn't. I couldn't.
To be fair, the first season is kind of slow in like the middle.
Yeah.
Like it is, and it does get quite repetitive. But that's the
Yeah.
problem with all like isekais, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, pretty much. But like the thing that made me drop it was to see the main character. In my eyes, Subaru as a main character, he was just so useless, so worth. Like he didn't have like
Any
anything that
powers.
stuck out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
he was not strong. He was just there.
I could see why that would turn you off, but at the same time, like I could see why it appeals to like people because like
Yeah.
imagine just getting thrown into a world and like the main character is someone that's like relatable, you know?
It's,
Yeah.
it's literally for me. It's like the anti-Sao, like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
where
yeah.
you have Kirito literally. Oh my
OP.
god! Like he's the most OP character I've ever seen in anime. This.
Yeah. But like the thing that pushed me over the edge to drop it
Yeah.
was when Rim confessed, and then
Oh, he said no.
he told her his feelings about Emily, and I was like, no, what do you mean?
Oh.
I'm gonna break her heart. Oh.
Okay. Oh my god. Chaba,
Yeah.
your shirt.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts. I love this shirt. I wore it today just for you guys. Just
Chaba, your shirt. Chaba,
I'll
I
give
love
you guys
your
a good look at
shirt.
it.
Oh my god, dude, I love that. Chaba, I'll put it off.
I got it from Hot
Dude.
Topic.
So did I. I got this from Hot Topic. Dude, I love Kingdom Hearts, but that's a whole nother episode. I'll talk a whole 60 minutes
That's
on
a-
that.
That's a Disney special.
How do you feel
That's
about the third game?
Third game? I finished the first half of the third game. The Toy Story level.
Okay.
Fantastic. Toy Story was really good. Let's continue on because I feel bad. But
Yeah.
ReZero, top tier outro. I guess Shaba's not a fan of the anime.
I love this outro.
but-
This outro. Don't get me wrong. It's just not the
And
end.
okay, I might be minorly addicted to this song. I love it. the next song here is goated. There's no way like if you watched this show and didn't think this intro was like the most fire of all the intros that's ever happened. God, I wish I could play the whole thing, but it just gets you so hyped. You're so
Yeah.
ready for what happens.
I'm feeling hyped. I'm just like, yo, I want to do something right now.
But like,
burn
I
a
think
building
maybe-
down or something.
It's like the mixture of that piano, right? Like, but apparently, Toonie reads the manga for this show, and he said there's like massive.
Bro,
So-
there are so many spoilers in the background of this. Bro. They make
So-
such a good intro and make like they choose the best song possible.
Yeah.
But just fill it with spoilers, dude.
So the artist for this is Vika Blanca. I'm not sure if I butchered that. I'm fairly sure I said that correct because I've
Yeah, you
looked
did.
it a lot. I looked at it a lot. They also do another song called Black Rover, and they're actually like a really big band, I believe, right? Like they're pretty popular.
Black
Yeah.
Rover is a good song. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, but these guys are really good. You guys should, if you really want to listen to the song, it's really good. The piano entrance, like you think it's really peaceful, and then it just hits you with that like the drum, and it's so good.
Yeah.
But and also I think what like helps it is the visuals for it, like especially with this show.
Mhm.
But
Like even if you go to the beginning of it, you see a little like silhouette in the background, and it shows like the entire like history, like before like we meet the main characters, which is like crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
is it here?
I just love how.
I think it's
this-
right after this.
And then it
Yeah.
hits us with the
Yeah, right there where the bird is.
yeah.
Like if you look at the background, bro, you see like the Wizard King or whatever.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, what?
And he's fighting the demon. Yeah.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's really
That's
cool.
I didn't notice that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
I would see how that's a spoiler.
Yeah.
I would
Not
see how
just
that's a big
okay.
spoiler.
Where they released this intro, it literally shows you the Diamond Kingdom's like king, right? The Diamond
Yeah.
King is his name. Like somewhere in the middle, and you have no clue who he is. And then you also see before you see the demon before
Yep.
we even fight him, and you're just like, huh?
Yeah, that's the thing with Black Clover intros, bro. But I will say, bro, Black Clover never misses on a
An
opening,
intro,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, just like
Never, dude.
Bleach. Just like
Yeah,
Bleach
just
and
like
Fairy
Bleach.
Tail.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, Bleach has some really good intros, like
Yeah.
absurdly good.
One of the most fire intros come from.
If only they could
Bleach.
stop spending so much money on their intros and get rid of.
Wait. That's actual facts, though. Like the
Oh,
Black
man.
Clover
Oh my
animation
God.
is so bad, bro.
Oh my god! Like just
Oh my
just
God.
fix it. You ever
I
see
love
this-
Bleach. It's just that there's so much
Just
problems with it.
fix it. Like just Shia LaBeouf him. Like oh my god, it hurts. It makes me so sad.
Oh,
But
man.
switching over, I guess we'll head over to Toonies.
Yep. So my number one intro or opening or whatever
Ooh.
was the opening number one from Promise Neverland, which was recommended to me by my boy Sergio.
Oh, don't hype him up, bro. He'll get
You
to
know,
us,
bro, he
man.
put me on, bro. I gotta give him a
Oh.
shout out, bro. So it is by I forgot who the band was, but I think it's called Touch Off.
Touch
Overworld.
Off by
Overworld, yeah.
Overworld.
Yeah,
I,
really
I
love
assume
it.
it's Overworld, but
Yeah, I just say Overworld because it's a U.
Over.
I'm again, I'm a boomer. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I love this band.
Really?
They're so
Yeah,
good.
I'm-
They're so good.
So yeah, we'll just get like a quick taste of it. Yeah, it's pretty nutty. Like,
Yeah.
Don't hate me. I just never seen this anime before.
That is crazy to me, bro. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure this was like one of like it was a nomination for Anime of the Year, bro. I'm
oh yeah,
Really?
it was
Wow,
like
I
I'm
when
think it
slacking.
was.
we did the Crunchyroll. We did our Crunchyroll like review of the
Oh yeah, the Anime Awards.
anime awards, and this was on the list for top anime. It
Oh,
it won the best protagonist though.
Oh yeah,
Really?
It
Emma.
did. What's her
Yeah.
name? The girl. I forgot her
Emma.
name. But
Is
Emma.
this like a shonen romance?
No,
No.
no, bro. You have to watch the
I
first
don't-
episode, bro.
Just watch the first
Because
episode. It throws
you
to the-
literally- Yeah, it
Okay,
does.
okay. It's on my watch list now.
But it's definitely
now.
more of like a horror mystery.
Leave the show and go watch
All
this.
right, goodbye, guys. I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah, but I think I didn't think I think I liked it more than Toonie. I gave it a 10. I gave
Yeah, I
this
think
show
I
a
only
10.
gave it a
and
9.
Yeah.
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 And I think the next season is coming really soon as well, so be on the lookout
Yep.
for that.
Okay.
Next is classic.
Ooh, classic Naruto
Ooh.
opening 16 Silhouette by Hannah Boone.
Oh,
Most
my God.
mainstream anime opening. I'm pretty sure if you play this, any anime fan will recognize it, bro.
Where it's from, at least, right?
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
There's no way I don't notice
Bro,
this.
I love the visuals on this opening. Too, bro. Like,
Oh, dude.
bro, the work they do with color in this
Look at
opening is
that.
actually
Look at
ridiculous,
that.
bro.
Dude. Okay.
Oh, it reminds me of the
as much as
TikToks.
I want to keep clicking,
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
you just saw the progression through of like. Look at this.
his entire life.
So you see the
bro.
kid. Oh, I can't. How do you see the middle? This is like original Naruto, and then you hit Shippuden like right here, and then you see him go like full on
Right.
like Hokage style.
You see, he got all the confidence, bro. He's running with
Yeah.
swagger now, bro.
Dude, oh
It's like,
wait,
I got all the
that-
bitches.
yeah, that is so good. Like that's gotta
Yeah,
be top tier.
bro.
That, it's pretty mainstream, but like, come on, how can you not like it, right?
Now I see where all the TikToks get their ideas.
Only-
Like, when they're running through the
Yeah.
bathroom and they just change every time. I see where it comes from now.
Naruto did it first, bro. Only people
Yeah.
who've listened to this
Oh.
more than 25 times.
And
can,
like, honestly,
I'm guilty, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
when you
bro.
build straight up. What is this? What am I doing? Oh my god! Before I get carried away with all my the last one that Toonie picked is Bleach.
Yep. OG Bleach,
Hell
bro.
yeah!
Rambuno Melody, bro. By far one of the best anime intros I've ever seen, bro.
And
I'm pretty
artist is
sure-
Sid,
If you look
Said
at
the
the
sloth.
actual,
but like
it's actually nuts, bro.
insane.
Yeah.
Great way to pause, by the way. Aha!
You just
Anyhow,
gotta love to
dude,
do sometimes.
That looks really insane, and it's generally known as like one of the like OGs like top openings.
Yeah.
I think I was a little too young like when I first started watching Bleach to like realize like how good some of these were. But now
Mhm.
like rewatching
But
Bleach
That's
and
the thing with me too, bro. Like Bleach was like my first anime I've ever watched, and going back and rewatching it and like really giving it the time that it deserves.
Mhm.
Like you
Yeah.
kind of like see all these things that you missed, and like openings and endings
Mm.
were always things that I skipped. But like as you get more into it, bro, like you could like appreciate a good intro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh, what
That's a
mess.
yikes for me, bro. That is a yikes.
Oh,
That's a
no.
topic for another episode.
Oh my god. I don't even
Oh,
know if I want to
boy.
make that a topic. Oh my god, what a mess. But yeah. Alright, I think that's all our intros / outros. I also like Tipsy Night by Blacktown. Is it
Mhm.
Black Knight Town, which is I think an outro for Naruto. I don't think a lot of people have heard it, but like I think when you listen to when like people don't remember it, but as soon as you hear it, you're like, oh wait, it's really cool. It's also Sasuke's intro, I believe. Like that's Sasuke's outro. Like it's when you see him like visiting the grave of like all the Uchihas, and I thought that was one of the like the visuals for it are really good. It's all Sasuke themed, which is kind of cool. And what else did I think was like really top tier? I also had there's one more I really enjoy. Oh, Steins Gate intro. Toonie always stop.
Never, bro. I will never
Bro,
stop. hating that
also, the God of High School ending is really good. It's by a K-pop group called CIX.
I've been binging that.
I believe they're a really small group, but big shout out to them because that song is pure flames.
shit. Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they got like they got like a what's it called? They got like a boost in popularity because of the show too. So good for them. Like that's pretty dope. Next topic, boss.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Shaba,
Yeah.
a little birdie told me that this next topic's your favorite.
Oh boy.
What is going on with? How do you feel about anime? Do you think anime has finally become mainstream? Like,
Yes. 100%.
how does that make you feel though? Like, are you happy that like it's normalized now, or?
No, I'm not happy that it's normalized because they're putting too much politics into
Mhm.
anime, and it just ruins the vibe and like the chillness and just the escape, you know? Like
Mhm.
anime is an escape for me personally. But like having people take one of my favorite animes and be like, "No, it's wrong. Cancel them." Or like it's like cancel culture. Once it gets into cancel culture, it's mainstream. It's mainstream.
Yeah.
100%. And I just don't like that. It just ruins the whole vision and like
I
the
think that's
escape from.
yeah. I think that's a problem though, because like a lot of it is like art. It's an artistic idea. It's something that someone's
Yeah,
portrayed as like their vision of
exactly.
something. It's not necessarily like how they view the world per se. It's
Yeah,
just one interpretation that they've like put out there. So
yeah,
I
pretty
can
much.
see why like, but I think it's also cool that it's kind of normalized. I think like,
Yeah.
especially like I know a lot of there's a UFC fighter who literally like what was he like did his intro walking down the like onto into the
Oh
octagon
boy.
like doing like the Rasengan
Naruto.
and like
Yeah, he was doing Naruto hand signs.
yeah, so it was kind of cool. So it's like seeing it normalized, like especially in Western culture now, it's kind of cool. You're
Yeah.
seeing a lot of NBA players like talking about Boku no Hero and like how they
Yeah.
love the story. So
There's a lot of problems with bringing anime into the Western culture, though, because the Western culture and Japanese culture is so different.
yeah,
They're
Mhm.
completely different.
I guess it's like that stuff like the etchy stuff and like the
Yeah.
like so like it's normalized over there, but then
Yeah.
I think like one thing that like definitely popped off was do you know No Game No Life?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know how
I
the
love that.
12-year-old girl is like really like exuberant and like
Yeah.
so it's like
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of those shows that like caught the attention. People were like, "Oh, that's a little weird." That like,
Yeah. It makes sense in our eyes because it's
mhm,
our culture. Like we're told 18 and up, right?
yeah,
It's weird to have like anything under that. But like for
hmm
them, it's normalized because at a young age they're trained from like a very young age to be
hmm
independent. And by the time they hit about like 13, 14, they're told to go out into the real world and be independent, live by
hmm
yourself, do what you need. But we're not used to that. We're used to that after 18, right?
hmm
It's different for them. So it
hmm
kind of mixes like my morals are completely different from their morals, their views. It just really mashes up and it doesn't create like a very healthy or like fun fan base at that point.
Mhm.
I think what you mean with like cancel culture though, because like, why can't people just understand that that's not our culture, right?
Yeah,
You're adopting this type of like show, this type of like media format, like it's not meant you're literally like just trying to whitewash it or like trying to
yeah.
make
At
it
that
your
point,
yeah
it becomes cultural appropriation. At that point,
exactly
yeah, it's just leave
so
them alone. It's their vision, their views, their art. It's not
it's
yours.
yeah so why are we
Right?
pushing our like opinions on like
Yeah,
so I think
Well,
that's
exactly.
the problem with it. Sorry, Tunes.
I think there are like issues with it, like you guys said, like the cultural difference, but like anime becoming mainstream is like so good for the industry though. Like you're gonna see
Yeah,
so many more, artists, designers, animators, whatever, like really like
hmm
finding a new passion or like really getting into it, like it's only gonna help like up the level of quality,
I think
yeah,
that's true as well. Like if you look at it from that perspective, because I feel like how people are saying that, for example, the studio couldn't feed its employees, right? To like it being so mainstream now that they'll have massive budgets, massive funding, so like
hmm
it'll give the writers, the animators, like Toonie said, a newfound light on like their shows. Maybe they'll find more reason to like write it. They'll have more time to write it because now it's like it can be truly a full-time thing for them. I feel like some of those low-key animes, those low-key mangas are just side projects for people, right? They do it in their free
yeah,
time.
And one more thing, bro. I know you guys talked about like the whole like negative like impact on culture, but like I feel like there are a lot of like positive cultural impacts too, bro. I feel like
100%.
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
look at tourism in Japan, bro, like a lot of people like learn about their culture and they want to go visit it, they want to go
hmm
interact with it, be like a
hmm
part of it, and that's for
Oh,
like
that's
me
another good look
personally
at it
too.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It,
genuinely, I think some of us genuinely want to go next year to Japan and like
Yeah.
go experience it, go see some of the things that we watch in
Yep.
shows, read in mangas. Like that's such a cool thing. And also next year is the Olympics in Japan.
yeah,
It'll do so much. It'll do wonders for Japan, and like it's so cool that they're reaping the benefits of these like sometimes even small animes that just turn explosively big. Like
Yeah.
it's really cool.
One thing that you pointed out was reaping the benefits, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you go on like any like volleyball like video on YouTube, bro, you will see the haiku fandom, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
I remember. I think this might have been like one of our first episodes. Tony's like, like volleyball became popular because of that
because
show.
of that show.
Yeah.
It's actually true. And
The
there's
viewership for
statistics to back it up.
volleyball, like
Yeah, it was just
went
put
up.
into light.
Yeah, just because of a show, right? Like,
Yeah.
which is insane, right? To think that you have that big of like an impact on culture and a sport, like a sport that
Yeah.
people weren't really paying attention to is now something that people are like, whoa, like that stuff's really cool.
So it also like it adds to the culture of like one country, but at the same time, like volleyball is like universal. It's not
Yeah.
like adding to like Japan or whatever. It's like increasing like the love for like something that's universal, which is also like
Yeah, which is cool, right? I think
Yeah.
that's like those sports animes, the running anime that I love.
Yeah.
Run with the Wind, really good anime. You should watch that.
Noted.
But it's really cool that like it's not just, and also the romance stuff. Some of that stuff is just so cute, man. Like,
Yeah.
and it's so different from our culture as well, though. Like those romance
Yeah,
animes,
100%.
like that's not like normal here, but like I feel like that's just like how they view things, and it's like the storytelling behind that is what actually carries those, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think
No,
it's
I think, like you said, it's how you view them, bro. Because like you take like a high school kid here, and let's say you go tell your boys or whatever, oh, I'm watching this romance show or whatever.
Mhm.
But say you do that in Japan, bro. Like I'm pretty sure you're gonna get different results from person to person, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
So just like the entire culture shock is completely like different.
for me, like I'm super open, right? Like I'm so interested in finding out other cultures. So like when I see the stuff from Japan, I don't want to like intrude on it. I kind of just want to embrace it, kind of like figure out like why they're like that. I think that's like the coolest part about it. And
Yeah.
I think not just culturally, it's just like, anime kind of brought me to realize that kind of stuff. It's like, they're literally across the world from us. Like they do things differently. They have a different history than we have, which is cool.
Their history is amazing too. There's so many like warlords and stuff. It's just so cool. It's just so cool. I just love their history and their culture.
Yeah. But going off of that, we're heading off into our Subs No Dubs bi-weekly review of God of High School.
Let's get it.
I think we're a little early on our bi-weekly review because it won't be 2 episodes this time. It'll be the most recent episode, I believe. Tunes, we did.
No, I think it will be too.
Did we cover episode 7 last week?
I don't believe so.
Oh, well then.
Oh.
Or we might have.
Jeez.
No, I'm fairly sure we covered episode 7.
You think so?
I'm like, if we didn't cover it, just tell us in the description. We'll do an emergency episode of this and
Well, we'll
it.
cover episode 8 for sure.
Episode 8, guys. What in the world? Tunes.
Bro, I've been bashing on God of High School for like the past like 3 weeks, bro. But like I'm finally coming around, bro. They're finally getting a good balance of action and storytelling, bro. The storytelling in this episode was crazy, especially with Jin and Park, which was one of the new competitors that we were introduced to. They also talk about the relationship between Jin. look at those notes.
I got my notepad out.
Yeah, but I don't know if you guys want to start there, bro. Jin and Park, what do you guys think?
Let's quickly just go like from the beginning of the episode to like the end of the episode so we can like, keep an order for everyone. This is episode 8 of God of High School, by the way. So first we see is Park Ilpio. God, his first name is
Ilpio Park.
I believe Park is Korean, so like that's so. Anyhow, his first fight inside the arena, and he fought a guy who had the how do you pronounce this? The
Chekiaki or something like that. I'm gonna call it chakra, but
it's just so weird because in the webtoon it was called borrowed power instead of like whatever it's called. Yeah, BP.
BP. Like, isn't that where the point system comes from too? It's called BP points. System. Like yeah. So where that whole new name came from, they just wanted to make it fancy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyhow, the first thing I noticed was the lion jacket. and the relation to them calling them lion cubs, or we have two cubs. Remember Park Moo-jin calling Jin and Han cubs?
Han.
Yeah.
So like I feel like this jacket has something to do with that. Again, I don't read the webtoon. This is just speculation at best. But I thought it was really cool, and I thought it was like one of the. I thought it was one of the.
I think the
And
the
his
jacket
fighting.
had to do with his
grandfather,
grandfather. No?
yeah.
His connection to the grandfather.
Yeah, but I feel like that. No, on top of that, I feel like there's something with the lion cub name. Yeah, but leading off of that, like his fighting style is Taekyon.
Yeah, Taekyon, you said it right.
Yes, I did that right. TJ would be so proud. But right after that fight, the other guy releases Taekyon power and.
Oh yeah,
his borrowed power, because that's what I'm calling it from now on, and and he literally just like broke through it, like he was that much more powerful than him, and just
he did it with
absolutely
ease.
Just like palm striked him in the face, and it was over. It looked like he dashed past him, but like he hit him in like somewhere and like broke ribs or something, because the guy just crumbled.
Ilpio is my favorite character.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and because I read the webtoon, everything is just in the webtoon just gets so much better. That's why I'm excited for the next 2 episodes. It's just so good. But
this show is 13 episodes, right?
Yeah, 13 episodes.
Damn, there's got to be more.
Yeah, I was hoping that it would be like a 24 episode season, but the way they're going with it, 13 episodes is just not enough. Like, you guys as viewers not knowing what the webtoon is like, you guys don't know what they're missing out, right? But then I read the webtoon and I'm watching the anime. It's just there's a lot that are missing, and it's just like they took out a bunch of stuff and then they just changed a couple of minor details.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So I was talking to Shaba a bit before we started recording, and I started I picked up the webtoon right where the anime currently is, and there's 60 chapters in right now, which is absurd, considering most animes have 2 to 3 chapters max per episode, bro.
Yeah.
So you can imagine the amount of content they're pushing out in like
We're
a very
60 divided by 7 right now.
Yeah, it's a lot, and a very limited amount of episodes. You know?
That's 8 chapters an episode.
I'm not good at math. I failed. I'm sorry. I can't help you there, bro.
Eight, a little bit over 8, so we'll call it an even 9 chapters an episode.
It's just crazy because pretty much.
It's just so much content. Yeah, like that's so much content.
It makes me want to actually go back and read it. Because,
I feel like I'm missing so much.
What I'm saying. I feel like I'm missing half of it, bro.
Yeah, a lot is missed. Is missed.
And then like, and one of the episodes, in my opinion, was like a throwaway episode too. The wedding, like, I think we literally gave that thing like a 3. Like it was not a good episode.
The wedding was 10 times better in the webtoon because it did not end the way that it showed.
What?
Pretty much. He did not just take the sword in his car and drive away.
Oh.
He actually took it from Yomira.
Oh.
He took it from her, and it was just so much that are being missed, and the wedding episode was really lackluster.
Okay.
It really was. It really was.
It felt like a filler episode for sure.
Yeah.
Continuing on from that we went on quite the tangent there. Wow. Park versus Jin in the park.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I said that right. Park and then park. Dude.
Oh.
He just went for Jin's cheeks, bro. He just said, I'm just gonna start fighting him. But he's a big fan. I thought that was cool too, calling him a big fan of Jin without like telling Jin that like I'm related to your grandfather. I know your grandfather.
Yeah.
And then him trying to like punch him in the face, but then you see Jin's like leg right above his head. They the way they panned to it was very clever. You know, they hid it from you, and they're like, "Ha, psych! You didn't get one over on me, right?" So I feel like those two are gonna have a fight real soon, and it's gonna be pretty nuts.
Yeah, those two.
Shava's smiling, bro.
You gotta say, it's just You guys are in for a ride. I'm just gonna say, you guys are in for.
Is
like,
that gonna happen
big
this?
ride.
Do you think that's gonna happen in this season?
This season, definitely. The way they're going with about like 8 episodes a season, like 8 chapters an episode. Like,
It'll definitely be.
they'll definitely get to the end of the first arc. in the
Oh.
manga.
Okay.
Wow.
They'll definitely get to the end of
Which
it.
will be what, the South Korean championship, like basically that whole tournament.
Basically, there's a big twist. I don't want to ruin it.
Okay, yeah.
But
Okay.
like, it's super good.
Anyhow, but I think that was a cool seeing Park and Jin fight at the end there at the beginning of the episode. To be honest, so like they started off with a bang. Everyone's like, "Whoa, it's about to go down," and then right after seeing them fight, Park Ilpio instantly says, I know your grandfather," to Jin. And I thought that was really cool because we finally get like some extension to Jin and like his grandfather. Now we're starting to get into the meat of like the story now, right? I feel like we're starting to like his grandfather clearly has a massive role in the show. And
I feel like this episode portrayed Mori Jin's backstory the best.
Oh,
Like
by far.
because before it was just like oh, maybe Han's the main character, because every episode it shows Han's backstory and Han's like what Han wants to do. But now we're getting into the real stuff.
It is kind of sad that we needed to wait 8 episodes to get the backstory on like the main character.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like
Like,
this is
again-
it's not even his full backstory yet, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Tunes, you were gonna say?
Yeah, but that
It's
was my
just-
biggest gripe with it, because like the
Yeah.
character building in the show just wasn't there. You know.
The character building is very lackluster. I'll have to agree with the main character there. It's just because when the main character, Mori Jin, his character building, it comes to like the end of the arc, and it's a very big part of it.
Yeah.
I feel like Jin is like, I feel like his backstory is so fascinating. I just want to keep knowing about his grandfather. But and
Very
then
mysterious.
like I believe right here at the park right after the connection to Taejin, we see that we see the flashback to his grandfather handing Ilpio his grandfather's book because he died in combat. Apparently, I think it was Shaba saying this before we started recording, that they really should have showed the grandfather dying, because it's actually
like the grandfather talking to Taejin, like that would have been very good for the story. Like it felt like it was missing that.
Do you think they're gonna do that later in the arc or later in the TV show?
I highly doubt it. The way they're going with the pacing,
Mhm.
it's like at this point it's not even needed anymore.
But I feel like
it's
that's such an important piece that I'm missing, that I want to know.
It's a great part
take
of the
the
story.
book. Like,
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with that? Like,
yeah.
so I'm a little not too happy about that.
Yeah.
But like, we're still like, this is like what, 10 minutes into the episode. Still, we've just got into like what's going on. Right after the grandfather's fight technique, we flash back to real time, and like instantly we see Ilpio stop the guy who has the shark on board power, and he stops it with his palm, and he's like, literally just crushes it, and I'm like, by the way, the guy with the shark got disqualified, so that should be known that he's no longer in the tournament.
Yeah.
But everyone's saying that like he's really dangerous. You should keep an eye out for him. Like,
very much so.
Well, he has blue hair, so that means he's important to the story.
His hair color,
Clearly, he has something that's happening. So I'm excited for that. I want to know. Next episode's got to be big. Like, they got to do something to like take it right over the edge for me, and then
I think they're probably going to continue the tournament, huh?
I hope so.
That's
I hope
my like prediction.
I hope it's like the Jin, Han, and Mira like fighting someone. Well, Jin and Mira fighting because Han is suspended. Because
I think that will be the next episode after 2 episodes.
Really?
Should.
There's one thing I wanna hit on before we finish talking about this.
Yeah, sure.
Frickin' Han gonna be training with Q now? or the proctor with the green
Oh
hair.
wait, we still have
Yeah.
more. Wait, we're still keep going, bro. We still got more to go. So right before that happens, we see Commissioner Q, the guy with the green hair. He gets all upset at Mujin, and he goes in there trying to confront him and pulls out like his borrowed power, like the jester clown with the scythe, and he just breaks the building down, and then Mujin's like, bruh, like I don't know what his power is yet.
Just palmed him. He just
hit him with the. He's like, stop.
He's like,
bro.
hold up.
I wish,
Almighty
yeah.
push.
Bro, he just hit him with the, and it's like, whoa, like he's the real deal. That's the boss man right there. Like,
But at that moment when he did that, bro, I just remember the first episode and that island getting crushed, bro, and I'm like, bro, this guy is insane, man.
I want, like, you know how they have those the power bars on their arm? I want to know what his is, bro.
That's the funny thing is they don't have that for the 6 because he's part of the grade 6, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, they showed in the episode.
I didn't realize he was part of the grade 6. I thought.
Nah, he's part of it. Yeah.
He's literally the GOAT.
Yeah, he's one of the youngest in the grade 6.
Oh, yeah, that old guy who helped Jin was pretty funny. I enjoyed that last episode.
I'm very disappointed in that part.
Really, there's more to him?
There's a lot more. If you read the webtoon, Mori Jin actually ends up fighting him.
Oh.
Like they have a little fight.
Wow. Wait, seriously? I missed out on a fight between those two?
Yeah, because like Mori Jin finds them locked up, chained up. He finds him chained up in a basement.
Oh.
And he unlocks him. He lets him free.
Huh?
And then they have a fight. Yeah, all of that was missed out in the episode. I'm so mad.
But do you want to read the episode? Do you want to start reading the webtoon to me? Because I refuse to read. I don't know if you've watched previous episodes of this show, but I don't like to read. Period. So I've had guests say they will read for me on occasion.
For sure, I'll read for you.
Yeah, dude, I like that. I'd be pretty content with that situation. What else? Next is. Well, Commissioner Q training with Han, right? Tony just quickly touched on it. We see Commissioner Q really broke because of all the damages that he caused at the building. You see him like looking for little amounts of cash underneath
500 yen.
500 yen underneath the
chair or whatever.
The soda machine or whatever.
Yeah, the vending machine there.
And then you see Jin's like, dude. You see Han saying, dude, you good, bro? And then he explains his story, his side, and he says, if you train me, I'll cook for you. I'm like, ooh, dude, Jin's a chef. Oh, you see Han's a chef. Whoops.
He makes nice food. I want to eat his food someday. If I was in that anime, I'd eat his food. 100%.
Yeah. And then we'll touch on that real quick because that's coming up real soon. And then also, right after that scene, we see Mujin go to all his commissioners and say, things gotta change. This cult that's coming after us, Nox, yeah. We gotta remove the limiters. So we aren't even showing our true power yet, right? So I'm a little excited to see what happens next with that.
I just got chills when they said this is war. Both of them together, the leader of Nox and Mujin Park. When they said this is war, oof. Chills.
Oh yeah, we also see Jin like in the background training at the same time. Like there's a little cutscene of Jin training during this statement and him saying this is war as well. So I thought that was kind of cool. Okay. So that was this episode. This episode just keeps on giving. I'll be honest with you. This was a top-notch episode from God of High School. I'm super happy.
A lot of blanks.
And sorry,
it filled in a lot of blanks. Like a lot of questions.
I feel like that's the thing though, right? Like this show needs to keep filling in blanks. Like they're just putting like band-aids all over, just trying to like keep the storyline together. Because like you said, like how do I miss a fight with like the old guy from the grade 6 and Jin, right? Like that's not acceptable in my opinion.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice way to see how he became his student.
Yeah. Instead he's just like he runs by him at super speed and pokes him in the leg. Like, come on.
Yeah, that was very Like what?
Yeah, and then we're left with seeing Jin in his bedroom looking at the photo of his grandfather and seeing another flashback of him crying, and then the one thing that he asked from his grandfather was that photo. And I thought that was really sweet. That was like one of the like really nice moments from that show. I was like, whoa, like that's the one thing that Jin wanted out of all things. Yeah, and it was because today was his birthday. Like he felt, I guess he's feeling really nostalgic, and then apparently like those Mira and Han both got like a notification on their phone or their wrist.
The wristbands. I don't even know how that works.
Yeah, right. Like it's your friend's birthday. I need one of those, bro. I'm so bad at birthdays.
Honest.
They hit him with a birthday. They had a big celebration. They did a thing. They took selfies because you know they got to do it for the gram.
Yep.
And then at the end of the episode, we get a note for a letter sent to Jin with a photo attached of his grandfather in chains. That's got to be like the big stepping stone to the story, right? Like
that's a very big one. It sets Morihjin off a little bit. It gives him the emotional push to become stronger.
Oh, I see.
He was missing.
So now he has like a real reason to fight, and aside from just wanting to fight the strongest people, right? Like
exactly.
Now he's like, I gotta fight to get stronger and to save my grandfather. Like,
and this is where the character development for Morihjin comes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for next episode. I think this was a really good stepping stone episode. Like, it's really gonna take off from here. Hopefully, God, I hope it takes off. Like,
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I think that's it for today, guys. Tunes?
Yeah, no, sounds good.
Want to hit him with the outro?
Yeah, guys, so we appreciate you guys watching. As usual, we'll have links to Shaba in the description. Make sure to follow him on his socials. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Shaba, you got anything to plug?
Thanks for having me on your show. I appreciate it, on your podcast.
Dude. You're always welcome to come back. I mean it.
I appreciate that. Anytime. Let me know.
Yeah, for a fact.
All right,
guys. That was Subs No Dubs, episode 5. Man, I really hope it's episode 5. I said episode 5 like 3 times. All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.